I often get asked the question, how do you speak with clients who are really talkative? I want to answer that question today in our MI tip of the day. I have 3 tips for speaking with clients who are a little more talkative. Tip number 1, when you ask open questions, ask very specific open questions. So instead of just saying, tell me about yourself, where you could get a very long-winded response, ask more specific open questions like, what was the best part of your week? Or which part of this change are you most excited about? Those open questions still invite collaboration and partnership with your client, but they invite the more talkative client to be more specific with their response. Tip number 2, use reflective listening and summaries to keep the conversation on topic. So often, even very talkative clients will take a moment to take a breath. That's a great time to jump in with a reflective listening response to show that you've been listening, and it helps to keep the conversation on topic. Sprinkle in summaries throughout the session that sort of recap pieces of the conversation. Those also help the conversation stay on topic. Now, sometimes clients speak for a long time and they don't take a breath. At times, you may have to jump in and interrupt the client. We try to avoid this whenever possible, but sometimes you just have to do it, especially if you're running out of time. So tip number 3, if you do have to interrupt the client, do so with an apology. Say, I am so sorry to have to jump in right now, but I'm realizing we only have 10 minutes left for this session, and I want to make sure you get out of it what you were hoping for. After your apology, use a reflective listening response, again, to show you're tracking and you're listening to them, and then ask a question that pivots the conversation. So for tip number 3, interrupt with an apology, followed by a reflection, followed by a question that pivots the conversation back on track. This has been your MI tip of the day, speaking with more talkative clients.